Teacher Kim's class, along with some of Teacher Kim's class, along with Teacher Brittany's class, are now going to do the Christmas story. The Nativity is the scene of our precious Savior's birth. Jesus as a baby came to live upon the earth. Mary was a virgin who lived in Nazareth town. To speak to her, the Father sent the angel Gabriel down. The angel said that Mary would have a special baby boy. She would bear the Son of God to bring all people joy. Mary was quite frightened. Her heart was full of dread, but she obeyed the Father's will and trusted what he said. She was pledged to marry Joseph and be his loving bride. Even though the baby wasn't his, he stayed right by her side. Together on a donkey, they traveled far away, all the way to Bethlehem, where there was no house to stay. So in a little stable, where animals live and eat, Mary bore a baby son and wrapped him in a sheet. Shepherds lived out in the fields, taking care of all their sheep. Even through the night, good watch they had to keep. One night as they were shepherding, a light lit up the sky. An angel started singing, "Glory to the Lord on high." The shepherds were quite frightened at the awesome sight. The angels told them what occurred in Bethlehem that night. The shepherds were excited and knew that they should go to find the baby Jesus and see if it was so. They hurried to the stable and found the baby there, Jesus in the manger under Mary's loving care. They worshiped God and thanked him for the Savior he did send to bring his peace to all the earth and sinful hearts to mend. Far away from Bethlehem, the town of Jesus' birth, some wise men looked up in the sky, far above the earth. A bright, unusual star in the sky was what was seen. They questioned and they wondered what that different star could mean. They thought the star was showing there was born a special king. They determined they should find him and royal gifts should bring. And so they started on their quest, riding camels far, following the leading of that very special star. The star hung over Judah, so the king they stopped to see, asking where the baby was, where they would find him be. King Herod was quite puzzled. There was no baby there. So into the wise men's faces, he could only stare. So once again the wise men looked up in the sky and followed that unusual star shining down from high. Till over a small dwelling that star did come to rest, and Mary they did find there with Jesus at her chest. Their royal gifts they laid there down upon the ground, grateful that the one they sought they had finally found. The Nativity is the scene of our precious Savior's birth. Jesus as a baby came to live upon the earth. The humble little baby lying in the straw is the God of all the universe we worship with great awe.